or Battle chapter 14, talks about the inheritance west of the Jordan. It says, "These are the inheritance the people of Israel received in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun, the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribes of the people of Israel, gave them to inherit. Their inheritance was by lot, just as the Lord had commanded by the hand of Moses for the 9½ tribes. For Moses had given inheritance to the 2½ tribes beyond the Jordan. But the Levites he gave no inheritance among them, for the people of Joseph were 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim, and no portion was given to the Levites in the land, but only cities to dwell in, with their pasture lands for their livestock and their substance. The people of Israel did as the Lord commanded Moses. They allotted the land, or took the land." Caleb's request and inheritance. Then the people of Judah came to Joshua at Gilgal, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite said to him, "You know what the Lord said to Moses the man of God in Kadesh Barnea concerning you and me. I was 40 years old when Moses the servant of the Lord sent me from Kadesh Barnea to spy out the land, and I brought him word again as it was in my heart. But my brothers who went up with me made the heart of the people melt. Wholly follow the Lord my God," it's of course Christ. "And Moses swore on that day, saying, Surely the land on which your foot has trodden shall be an inheritance for you and your children forever, because you have wholly followed the Lord my God. And now, behold, the Lord has kept me alive, just as he said, these 45 years since the time that the Lord spoke this word to Moses while Israel walked in the wilderness. And now, behold, I am this day 85 years old. I am still as strong today as I was in the day that Moses sent me. My strength now is as my strength was then for war and for going and coming. So now give me this hill country in which the Lord spoke on that day. For you heard on that day how the Anakim were there." Of course, the Anakim were tall giants that roamed the earth. They're part of the Nephilim, with great fortified cities. And it may be that the Lord will be with me, and I shall drive them out, just as the Lord said. So the Anakim and the Nephilim, or these tall giants who were the earth, they were still alive in Joshua's day. They were at war with them. So they're interesting. So then Joshua blessed him. He gave Hebron to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, for an inheritance. Therefore Hebron became the inheritance of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, to this day, because he wholly followed the Lord, the God of Israel. Now the name of Hebron formerly was Kiriath Arba. Arba was the greatest man among the Anakim, and the land had rest from war. So Israel took that land, which is actually the West Bank. So actually, when you think about it, the West Bank belongs to Israel. I mean, like I just showed you the map. I mean, Israel is supposed to stretch all the way from Syria through Lebanon, over to Jordan, all the way through, of course, Israel, and all the way down to the Egypt border. And the West Bank is also part of Israel. And I mean, it's interesting, guys. It really is. But again, of course, Israel took the West Bank. When you think about it, from these Anakims, which were, they're part of the Nephilim. They're really tall giants that walk the earth. So again, like I said, West Bank belongs to Israel also. So there you go. Anyway, 15 will be next. I'll be right back with that.